It's the end of the year, and while many are taking a break as a result, Shiba Inu is not. Something crazy just happened with the price, and it looks like things might get even crazier before we enter into the new year. To get more information on that and some other good news coming out of the ecosystem, make sure to keep watching this video. Disclaimer. Starting with a different piece of good news, SHIB is currently trading in the green, and experts say that it must be due to these two factors. First off, SHIB is now the most traded token by the top Ethereum whales. If you watched yesterday's video, you know that SHIB had re-entered into the good graces of crypto investors with large wallets. And it was ranked as one of the most purchased tokens by the top whales. Well, in just under 24 hours, SHIB has risen to the very top of the list. That is, SHIB is now the most traded token by the top Ethereum whales. And understandably, it also accounts for a significant portion of their wallets. With whales having renewed interest in Shiba Inu and investing more money in it, it is really no wonder that the price of the token has pumped recently. But there might be another or an additional reason. The second reason has to do with the number of SHIB holders. Now, it's pretty obvious that with more people buying an asset, the price of that asset will pump. It's the principle of demand and supply, and is also the reason why the price of an asset typically pumps when whales purchase a lot. So the fact that more than 2,000 new holders entered into the Shiba Inu market in the past 48 hours could have something to do with SHIB's current price performance. And when you think about it, its current price performance could also be a reason why more people are joining the community. Now, don't get me wrong, many of the people who have been joining the Shiba Inu ecosystem have been doing so in spite of the token's price. I mean, even at those times when SHIB was trading in the red, thousands of people were buying SHIB for the first time weekly. However, seeing the price of SHIB react positively to stimuli within the crypto market would definitely encourage some other people to enter into the community for the first time. After all, it is a sign that the token is doing well in the market, making it worth investing in. Further stressing this, just a couple of hours after it was revealed that 2,000 new holders had entered the community, it was revealed again that about 1,000 new holders had joined as well. So in a little over 48 hours, 3,000 new investors have gone ahead to purchase SHIB for the first time. It might be a coincidence that this is happening right after the price of SHIB entered green, but it is most likely not. Anyway, with these things happening and the price of SHIB pumping as a result, people are starting to wonder whether SHIB might just manage to drop a zero before the new year. Granted, there's barely any time at this point, but if you have been in the crypto market for a while, you know that a lot can happen overnight. People have become millionaires and even billionaires overnight. So it's possible for SHIB to drop a zero overnight as well. Well, if you think about it, SHIB dropping a zero now will not exactly be an overnight thing. It would basically be a result of the buildup of all the progress and price pumps that have been happening in recent weeks. But let's see what Shib Whales think. First off, I know that I mentioned earlier that SHIB is now the most traded token by the largest Ethereum whales and that SHIB accounts for a significant portion of their wallets. However, while this is completely true, it is also true that these whales do not hold as many SHIB tokens as they used to. And this has to be due to the fact that there was a time not too long ago when whales were selling off their SHIB tokens. It really is not exciting to know that while these whales held about $80 million worth of SHIB back in November, their cumulative SHIB portfolio now is worth about $44 million, which is a lot, but not as much as it used to be. What's more, a drop in whale purchases added to the FTX collapse that rocked the wider crypto market saw SHIB add a zero not too long ago. As a result, some might start to think that it would be impossible, or at least difficult for Shiba Inu to drop a zero soon. However, considering that whales have started buying SHIB again and we still have an ace card in the much anticipated Shibarium, it might not be all that difficult for SHIB to drop a zero, especially if the launch of Shibarium happens soon. Speaking of which, we've been getting some Shibarium hints. According to You Today, over the past 2 weeks, lead SHIB developer Shitoshi Kusama stated several times that the long-anticipated launch of Shibarium Layer 2 protocol for Shiba Inu network is going to happen very soon. Shitoshi announced that the start of Shibarium beta would be very soon. He confirmed as much in a recent tweet published after a meeting with the unification team, the Shibarium builder. Now, I know that there have been some disappointments regarding the launch of Shibarium. Announcements have been made that ended up not being followed through on. However, there are 12 months in a year, and if Shitoshi is saying the start of Shibarium beta testing will happen soon, it just has to be sometime this year. So who knows, that zero drop might be happening sooner than we expect. Or what do you think? Please tell us in the comment section. Now about Shiba Inu and Binance. You can now buy SHIB directly on Binance using either Google Pay or Apple Pay. But before we get into that, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 SHIB. For a chance to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment below #ShibaInu. Good luck! This new development is Binance's attempt at making more payment options for SHIB payments available, and we definitely love to see it. Purchasing your SHIB using Google Pay or Apple Pay is really seamless and hassle-free. And with more seamless payment options like this, we might start to see even more people enter into the Shiba Inu market. That said, be careful to note that this feature is not available everywhere. It is only available in countries that support Google Pay and Apple Pay. Hopefully, more options for countries that don't support Google Pay and Apple Pay will be made available soon. And before we call it a day here, let's take a quick look into the wider crypto market. While Bitcoin experienced what some are now calling a fake breakout sometime in December, most of the month was quite bearish for the original token. And unfortunately, experts are saying that the bearishness might not end with 2022. In fact, it has been predicted that the price of Bitcoin will drop below $16,000 by the middle of January. The biggest reason has to do with the fact that a number of crypto-related companies have been battling some issues recently. For instance, the Mazars Group auditing firm, a company that used to offer proof of reserve audit services to a number of crypto companies, including Binance, recently pulled out of the crypto sector. And then recently Core Scientific, one of the largest crypto miners in the US, filed for bankruptcy, citing rising energy costs, increasing competition, and Bitcoin's price crash. Other crypto-related companies that have been battling issues as well include crypto lender Genesis Global and its parent company Digital Currency Group, both of which are currently battling a liquidity crisis. And when you add the pressure coming from the US Federal Reserve, things look quite gloomy for Bitcoin, and maybe even the wider crypto market. Do you think that Bitcoin can survive this? Please share your opinions with us in the comment section. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there. Happy holidays!